Welcome. We are very excited to show you how to access library resources at New Canaan High School in a pretty seamless fashion for the most part. So yes, we have a library website. The URL is nchslibrary.info. And we have a top navigation menu. Those little tiles are all clickable. And on the side, there is also another navigation menu with a little bit more detail. And each of those plus signs means that there are subpages below them, so there's quite a bit of content there. In the middle of the website, there is a search box, which you can enter a search term and then click the search button to go access, basically have it cross search most of our databases, not all of them, but it will cross search many of them. But there is an even easier way to access some of our databases and library resources. One of them is ClassLink. So you can see in ClassLink that we have a whole bunch of folders that are all basically created by the library so that learners can access resources as they need them. They don't have to visit another source. We know that this is open in your browser, and we just wanted you to be able to click over to that tab, go to the ClassLink tab, and open the thing that you need for the thing that you're trying to do. So let's think about what some of those things could be. So they're organized to help you do what you need to do for your classes. So it's not about the library versus math. It's, do I need to do this thing? So if you need to know facts about a country, go to the country studies folder. If you need copyright friendly images, your teacher's saying they have to be copyright friendly, there's a whole folder for that. If you forgot the library website's URL, you probably already have, even though I said it 2 slides ago, you can go to the library folder. If you're assigned to learn about current events, this happens across disciplines in almost every content area. You can go to the newspapers folder. If you're looking for a poem, we have that in English and literature. If you're delving into a historical era, there are primary sources. There's a folder for that. If you're investigating a scientific hypothesis, go to the science folder. If you're collecting evidence to support a thesis, try statistical information. If you're researching in Spanish or French, try the world languages folder. And if you're citing sources, oh my goodness, do not forget this one. There is a works cited folder. So it's all about what you're doing, and it should meet your needs across disciplines. Each folder, there's a description of what is in the folder. So it says what's in the statistical information folder. So most of the folders include databases, websites, and then customized Google searches, which we created based on websites that we've used over and over and over again. So there'll be a description. It includes links, but it talks about what those sources do. So if you're like, I don't know what Statista is, it will explain what Statista is. The advantage to going from ClassLink is you really don't need any username and passwords. You just get to skip that step right over, and then you just access the library resources. Worst case scenario, you might be asked to sign in with your Google authentication, but for the most part, you won't. The other easiest way to access library resources is through Schoology. In every single course, we have integrated databases. So this is not all of our databases. We are working on it. We've done lots of good work to get ProQuest in there this year, so we're really excited about that. But literally, from reference to encyclopedia to biographies, world affairs, controversial issues, U.S. history, world history, literary criticism, poetry and short stories, newspapers and magazines, and primary sources, it's all right here in Schoology, and it doesn't matter what course you're taking, it's all right there in the left navigation menu. All you have to do is click, and voila, it opens right in Schoology. Very cool. Do remember that you can also access library resources through the website. You can search the databases right there on the homepage. And we also have links to the databases up there in that top navigation menu. It says databases. It's blue with a magnifying glass. And so just to review, there are 4 ways to access library resources. 1 is ClassLink, 2 is Schoology, and on the library website, we have the database link in the navigation menu, and we have the search box on the home page. Got it? Okay. I hate to break it to you, there will be a quiz.